All right, welcome back. Now, Ilawe Ekiti opens the line tonight. It became a stage for history and hope as the town celebrated the grand finale of its 2024 Unity Day in a spectacle of culture, pride and progress. Now, from the rhythmic beats of traditional drums to the echoes of shared aspirations, the event radiated the essence of unity and sustainable development. Spearheading this remarkable celebration was the Alawi of Ilawe Ekiti, Oba Adebanji Ajibade Alabi, whose visionary leadership transformed the day into a beacon of cultural preservation and community strength. Tayo Osho captured the vibrancy and, of course, the unforgettable spirit for Newsline.
It was a ceremony to showcase the cultural heritage and traditions Ilawe Ekiti is endowed with, which could be a nest for socio-economic development of the state in promoting the culture of the Yoruba race. Cultural displays by various quarters depicting the traditions of the town added glamour to the ceremony. Alawe of Ilawe Ekiti, Oba Adebanji Ajibade Alabi, acknowledged the support and contributions received from sons and daughters of the town in making his reign peaceful while achieving developmental milestones in the town.
What we have accomplished, what we've been able to achieve, and to project into the future as to enhance future development of Ilawe. The key message is that east, north, south or west, home is the best. Don't forget your home. And I'm so delighted that all the sons and daughters of Ilawe have responded to our call.
Presentation of awards and conferment of chieftaincy titles on some eminent individuals, as well as paying of homage by traditional chiefs and king's wives known as Oloris, and representatives of different quarters to the royal father featured at the event. Chairman Planning Committee, Ilawe Ekiti Unity Day 2024, Femi Bankole, and some indigenes, including Senator representing Ekiti South Senatorial District, Yemi Adaramodu, explained that Ilawe Ekiti Unity Day celebration remains an annual event with the purpose of bringing together illustrious sons and daughters for felicitation and drive developmental initiative.
Ilawe Ekiti is ended blend with outstanding children who have excelled in their chosen careers that are too numerous to mention.
All these sheep and all my friends, I have so many friends, this place like my home, because it's in the valley, it's in the crest of the hill.
One copy of Ilawe is the cultural traits that Ilawe have. The festivals, the dresses, the culture, including even the food. So we exhibit that. At the same time, we sit down to take stock, to talk about what have been our achievement for the past 1 year. Then we talk about what are the challenges.
We are trying to develop our hospital. We have a teaching hospital, and we discovered that there is need for us to donate big sum of amount.
I want to assure you this year is the first year. Though they have been doing it before, but this one, very amazing.
This is a time where everybody comes together to appreciate God for sustaining our lives. This is a time that everybody comes together to appreciate the city, to look inward and see how we can develop the city.
The height of the ceremony was the launch of 500 million naira community support for the takeoff of the teaching hospital annex, Ilawe Ekiti. The epoch-making event was attended by prominent sons and daughters of the town, including the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, his wife, Fumi Falana, SCN, DIG Abiodun Alabi, among other indigenous people of Ilawe Ekiti.
Now, much like the joy of reconnecting with old schoolmates, Egbera sons and daughters from around the world gathered in Okene for this year's Ohiku Day. It was a special opportunity for the Egbera community, of course, to celebrate their heritage, share fond memories, and reignite bonds that transcend both time and distance. And our correspondent, Jonathan Omajade, was there to capture the glitz and glamour of this celebration for Newsline.
As the drums rolled and various dancers and groups took the stage with captivating displays, the palace of the Ohinohi of Ebira land once again became a gathering point for Ebira sons and daughters from across the nation, regardless of their states or dialects. The sights and sound highlight the essence and uniqueness of the World Uhikude Convention, which was first held in Okene in 2012 and has since rotated among different regions of the Ebira nation. The Ohikude Convention serves as a powerful unifier for the Ebira people, who are spread across at least 7 states, including the FCT, Nasarawa, and Ondo State, known by various names such as Ebira, Egbira, and Egbura. These groups share a common ancestry. However, over time they drifted apart, operating as different entities and often forgetting their shared heritage. Efforts to reunite the 3 major branches of the Ebira nation, Ebira, Egbura, and Etuno Igara, have gained a significant traction, with this celebration being a key tool in fostering unity.
All the whole entire Ibiras from various axes in the whole world, they are here today to celebrate and show to the world that we are one big family.
Over the years, we are known with separate names, but today we have one common name, and that is Ibira, properly gazetted at the federal level.
Ibira must intensify the campaign and advocacy on the use of the common language Ibira, spelled as E-G-B-I-R-A.
This year's convention, with the theme Ebira, One People, One Nation, Let It Count, emphasized the importance of strengthening bonds among the Ebira people and preserving their cultural identity.
We make a clear call to the federal government to take more decisive steps in ensuring the completion of the Northern Abuja State complex without any further delay.
Join the train.
Now they say prophets are never recognized in their own land, which often highlights how critical we can't be of the things around us, even our own culture and values. You know what they say about familiarity? It seems it can't breed contempt, but it's often outsiders who humble us with a deeper truth about ourselves. Our correspondent Ladibala had just such an eye-opening experience during a recent trip to Dakar. While many Nigerians might take certain things for granted, Ladi says she was deeply moved by the surprising perspectives other nationals have about us. Let's hear her story.
To be honest, I am disappointed in this country, Nigeria, because of what we are going through as a nation.
Things are not actually very right. There are a lot of hungry people outside, a lot of people that are jobless,
It is a sad reality that many Nigerians often speak negatively about their country, with some even opting to relocate or japa in search of greener pastures. This brain drain has resulted in the loss of quality human capital, a trend though not unique to Nigeria alone but still a concern. Despite the current economic downturn, there are aspects of Nigeria that are worth celebrating. While attending the African Women in Media Conference at Senegal, I was curious to know what citizens of other nations think about Nigeria.
I have never been to Nigeria, but the image that I have is that it's very prosperous in a sense that there's a lot of innovation when it comes to media and it's kind of leading. That's how I understand it in Africa.
Very big country, very nice country, and very important country for West Africa.
Well fascinated about, let's say, West African first GDP, okay? Number 1 GDP in West Africa. I was quite impressed about the level of quality and also how digital Nigeria is also by the way.
What I love about Nigeria is their entertainment industry. The tenants in Nigeria has found a way to own the industry. They are practically the leading entertainment industry in Africa.
But then I met Mr. Gabriel, a media expert who surprisingly claimed to be more Nigerian than Togolese due to his deep interest in the country's affairs.
The challenge for Nigeria is governance and the economy, how to handle the economy. But what Africa is expecting from Nigeria is transparency in governance and how to make sure that Nigeria's economy prospers and does not too much depend on dollars.
While many young people dream of living, it is a pleasant surprise to know that others are equally eager to relocate to Nigeria.
I think that it's a good country, but I never went there. But I want to go one day.
You're watching Newsline. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we have more online.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. On your plate.
You're watching Newsline on the network service. It's often said that alone we can't do so little, but together we can achieve so much. Now, water is life, and any effort to provide clean drinking water to a community is a gift beyond measure. This was evident in the recent intervention by Total Energies Limited and its partners, who constructed a borehole and water treatment plant for the Kawamaila community in Maiduguri, Borno State. But their commitment didn't stop there. They also established a fully equipped mammographic center in Nasarawa State, bringing much-needed healthcare services closer to the people. And Elizabeth Abdul Malik takes a closer look at these initiatives for Newsline.
Breast cancer continues to pose a serious health challenge in Nigeria. Total Energies NNPC Limited and its partners has taken a proactive step by establishing state-of-the-art mammographic centers in Nasarawa and Bauchi states.
The project was directed to help provide quality healthcare to cancer patients in the country. It is a corporate social responsibility initiative by Total Energies and partners, including NNPC Limited, Prime 130, Sapetro, and Chino, aimed at detecting and treating cancer cases.
In Nasarawa State, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, inaugurated the facility, describing it as a milestone in the region's healthcare sector. He highlighted its importance in early detection, diagnosis, and treatment of breast cancer, noting that it will greatly enhance healthcare outcomes.
For cancers amongst women, breast cancer ranks number 1 in terms of mortality. And like all cancers, early detection is very important. Once you detect it early, you can manage it better. And a facility like this gives us the opportunity to detect this ailment quite an early stage.
Now let me thank the donors now, the Total Energies and the partners, for doing us this mighty job.
So with this kind of facility here, it makes a lot of things easy for the health workers and the patients.
In Bauchi State, a similar mammographic center was unveiled at the General Hospital Azare. Bauchi State Deputy Governor Awal Mohammed Jato presided over the commissioning ceremony, where he toured the facility and commended Total Energies, NNPC Limited and their partners for their invaluable contributions to the healthcare development in the state. Meanwhile, in Borno State, Total Energies and its partners addressed a critical need for clean water by constructing a borehole and water treatment plant in Kawamaila community in Maiduguri. The facility was inspected by Barkindo Mohammed Saidu, Director General of the Borno State Emergency Management Agency SEMA. Saidu lauded the design and functionality of the infrastructure and accepted the facility on behalf of the state government. During the handover ceremony, he expressed gratitude to Total Energies and its collaborators, assuring them of the state commitment to proper maintenance and effective use.
The good people of Borno State appreciate this gesture, and we are appealing to
all worthy individuals and organizations to also emulate it, because we are in the period of resilience. We are rebuilding back of the glories that we lost. So all contribution is needed. And
community members expressed their profound appreciation for the initiative, noting that the new water facility would significantly improve their quality of life.
We thank God. We really appreciate the kind gesture of Total Energy.
Total Energies, NNPC Limited, and their partners continue to inspire hope and improve lives across Nigeria.
Excellent. Now, one philosopher's enduring questions is why evil exists. But the truth is often closer to us. Man himself is the architect of evil, fueled by greed, thirst for power, and injustice. Yet, amidst this darkness lies hope, as humanity also holds the power to dismantle these vices. Now, Femi Osofison's Once Upon Four Robbers brings this duality to life, capturing the harsh realities of survival and the tangled web of morality. Sponsored by NNPC Limited, the stage play resonates with today's audiences, and Lydia Sampson was there to capture it all for Newsline.
Cunning red carpet and a cocktail party sets the tone for what's ahead for this audience. A stage play encapsulating the moment and generating a life-changing atmosphere for debate. A part of NNPC Limited Corporate Social Responsibility Initiative, this play, many say, exemplifies a commitment to cultural advancement in Nigeria. Tunji Sotimeyi and Buki Ogunuti are amongst key actors in the play, Once Upon Four Robbers.
We want to use the platform of drama to, represent the voice of the people and make a case for them, particularly for people to bring about the desired changes that we need in our society.
I believe Once Upon Four Robbers will go a long way to mirror the ills of the society, and it will help people to really see things from good and different perspectives.
The narrative follows four robbers trapped in a cycle of corruption and despair, emphasizing that circumstances often drive individuals to crime rather than inherent choice.
This play was written many years ago, and it's surprising how relevant and topical it is, dealing with the question of morality, question of robbery, question of the humane values of our society.
For us at NNPC, you can see that the stage play emphasizes that change begins with each citizen. If we are looking to have a better country, a good country, every citizen needs to be patriotic.
For the audience, the struggle for food, shelter and security can lead to conflicts between personal morals and the instinct to survive. Therefore, they want communities to address these challenges through empathy and systematic change.
What played out was more of corruption, and it starts with you and I. So we have to look inward to see how we can change the narrative and how we think.
I expected that the judgment should pass through them, not only the robbers, and they should judge them too for keeping the money.
We felt that this is the time where we should use drama, we should use theater to get into the mindset of the people.
They ultimately acknowledge that the fight against poverty is not just about economies, it is about humanity itself. Once Upon Four Robbers not only entertains but also ignites important conversations about justice, empathy, and the need for societal transformation. Originally staged in the late 1970s, it remains relevant.
Quite captivating. Thank you, Lydia. Now, Rumogba Kingdom, a rich community located in the heart of Port Harcourt, came alive as tradition and splendor met in a display of royalty. Now, this rare occasion is in celebration of 15 years on the throne and coronation anniversary of His Royal Highness Eze Temple Ijoku paramount ruler of Rumogba Kingdom. The Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, and His Royal Highness, King Apollo Chu, were among dignitaries who witnessed the auspicious event. Nkiru Onyejishi was there.
Carnival of some sort for the people of Rumogba Kingdom in Obiabo local government area of Rivers State as culture and royalty of Ikwere people, showcasing cultural groups, masquerades and music were performed to the admiration of guests. As part of the ceremony, chieftaincy titles were conferred on individuals for contributions to peace, progress and development of the kingdom. Princess Rosemary Ejeku, sister to the King of Rumogba, was among those especially recognized at the occasion.
His Royal Highness is my elder brother, and then you have ruled this community for 15 years now, and then it's not an easy job, he's dedicated to his people.
We don't take it lightly because there are many people who should have been conferred with this position. I don't think I've done anything really exceptional than anything. So I'm quite happy, and I thank DEC for honoring not just me but my family.
Guests applauded the giant strides of the monarch since his ascension to the throne, describing him as a peaceful, kind and wise ruler whose fatherly nature is the reason for his successful reign as king.
Continue to show him that support so your community can grow. If you work together, you will develop. If you don't work together, you set yourself backward. And I don't think that's what this community requires now.
We are brothers, and he's a very kind, generous person. You can see the whole world are here to grace occasion. That will tell you the kind of personality he is to the state. And that's why we as Rivers people and as traditional rulers, we are now running around one of our own to celebrate his 15 years anniversary on the throne, which is not easy.
You can see the number of people that attended this occasion. That shows that he has an open door policy.
I have to commend him for the peaceful reign that he has had for the past 15 years.
You can also hear from people the clear testament of the level of development that has come here.
The celebrant says his reign has been smooth, attributing this to his cabinet and subjects who have been supportive over the years.
Sometimes it could be very challenging, sometimes it could be interesting, but it's all a matter of experience in life. For those who were given titles, we looked at their characters, how they had always helped the community to develop in one way or the other, and we said they should be able to continue to maintain such kind of character in the community.
All right, let's break out for some more commercials. There is more still on the line.
The general public is hereby invited to the 2024 FRCN Annual Lecture and Awards with the theme Nigeria Food Crisis, Which Way Forward? Date December 19, 2024. Venue Nikon Luxury Hotels, Abuja. Time 10 a.m. prompt. Special guest of honor His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Chairman of the occasion His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, Honorable Minister, Federal Capital Territory. Royal Father of the Day His Royal Highness the Emir of Zozo, Ambassador Ahmed Duhu Bamali. Guest lecturer Professor Abba Gambo, University of Maiduguri. Chief host the Honorable Minister, Federal Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Muhammad Idris.
Now, December 13, 2024 was a Friday. Now, for many, the number 13 isn't exactly the luckiest, but interestingly, it's also believed to symbolize faith, strong energy, and change. And on this very Friday, the children of Deputy Senate President Barau Ibrahim Jibril chose it as the perfect day to exchange vows. And our own President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was personally on ground to witness the joyous occasion and exchange of marital vows. Ibrahim Dan Amido captured it for Newsline.
The wedding Fatiha held at the National Mosque in Abuja united two prominent families, Jibrin Barau Ibrahim Jibrin Abba son of Senator Barrow, married Mariam Nasir Adubayero, daughter of the Emir of Bichi. Aisha Barrow Ibrahim Jibrin, Senator Barrow's daughter, married Engineer Abubakar, son of Dr. Abdul Munaf Yunusa, president of the Azman Group of Companies.
On behalf of Dr. Jibril Yahya, Alhamdulillah.
President Tinubu served as both Wakil and Wali to Senator Barrow's children, while APC National Chairman Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduji served as Wali to the Emir of Bichi's daughter. Former Governor of Nasarawa State, Senator Tanko Al-Makura, stood as Wakil for Abubakar. The ceremony was attended by top politicians, including governors, senators, ministers, business tycoons, traditional and religious leaders. Notable guests include the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, and Ekiti State Governor. The celebration continued at the Transcorp Hilton, Abuja, where dignitaries offered prayers and advice to the newlyweds. The dinner was attended by the wife of the Vice President, Hajia Nana Kashim Shatima, and spouses of governors, senators, and the House of Representatives members.
First, second couple, I must say that you are very blessed. We have only one prayer for you, that Almighty Allah will grant you peace. When you have peace, you have everything.
God will bless your parents. He will bring joy to your parents who has gone all their way to make this evening a beautiful night.
The Emir of Bichi and his entire family, our father-in-law as well, the chairman of Asma here, I say to all of you, Mungodi.
As the couples exchanged vows, they shared loving glances, their eyes locked in adoration as they begin a new chapter in their lives.
Now, a daughter may outgrow her father's lap, but never his heart. They say a daughter is a father's heartbeat, and that's a sentiment that truly comes alive, especially when the father gives his daughter's hand in marriage, now unleashing a whirlwind of emotions. For Nigeria's #1 presidential spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, it was a moment of profound joy and reflection as he watched his daughter, Tobiloba Onanuga, exchange marital vows with Ayodele Oshobajo. Joel Bukwola captured the unforgettable highlights of this dazzling union filled with love and new beginnings at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, City of David on Victoria Island.
A gathering of dignitaries from different walks of life, including the Lagos State Governor and his deputy, all to show their support for the couple. Ushered in with melodious hymn, the bride walked down the aisle with her father for formal commencement of proceedings. And without much ado, the couple exchanged marital vows, pledging their loyalty to one another, entwined with love and the word of God. The marriage rites is incomplete without the signing of the relevant document, which was endorsed by the couple and their parents amidst exchange of rings, which signifies love. The officiating minister, Pastor Emmanuel Okide, in his sermon titled "When the Wine Runs Out," urged the couple to make Christ the bedrock of their home and ensure mutual love, respect and understanding to keep them together. To demonstrate their new status, the groom sealed the ceremony with a kiss. For the parents who nurture the children till the ripe age of marriage, it is an occasion that has given them a sense of fulfillment.
Feeling of a very happy father, a fulfilled father that I'm witnessing today. You know, some parents are not alive to witness this day, but I'm very happy that at least this ceremony happened in my lifetime.
Thank God for His mercies. I thank God for the grace, and I pray that this marriage will be a most successful one.
And you must respect his choice and show commitment to the marriage oath and ceremony.
It was a roll call of former and serving governors, members of the National Assembly, ministers of information and solid minerals, with the Director General of NTA, Abdulhamid Dembos, and head of other agencies under the Ministry of Information, all on ground to witness the beginning of a new life for the couple, but not without words of advice.
Not all about bed of roses. There are pitfalls in marriage, but we want them to come together. They need to love each other, they need to stay focused, and they should also know they are also serving their God by also getting married.
The factor of sustainability of marriage is love.
Try not to sleep over a quarrel. Communication is key. Talk to one another, understand one another.
Have patience. Coming together as one takes a lot of patience.
There seems to be no difference between the old and the new couple, as Bayo Ononuga and his wife showed the young ones what it means to marry a friend with a couple dance. The Gen Z couples also showed their own unique style. For many singles looking forward to a befitting wedding, this is no doubt a template that they will like to replicate.
All right, now our next story is one I hold very dear, as it highlights the beauty of unity through intertribal marriage. Now, such unions not only foster understanding, but also enrich our shared cultural heritage. Now, this is the story of Sani Omolori, the Chiroma of Igbira land in Kogi State, and former clerk to the National Assembly, who gave his beloved daughter, Safia Ummi, in marriage to the family of Abubakar Bello, a proud Nupe from Niger State. Issa Mohammed brings us highlights of this memorable occasion.
Courtship that ends in marriage. People from all walks of life came to witness the wedding celebration of the daughter of the former clerk to the National Assembly, Safia Ummi Omolori, and her husband, Issa Abubakar Bello. Atmosphere at the venue was electrified with glittering and glamour, as well as cultivated attractions from decorations and colorful dressing of guests as they wine and dine together. Another side of the story was that the event was not just a wedding union, but also an opportunity for reunion of old colleagues, friends, and relations of high caliber. Some of the guests, family members, friends, colleagues, and well-wishers admonished the new wedded couple on patience, humility, love, and above all, the fear of God for successful marriage life.
The only thing that is not negotiable that you can get from your parents is their blessing. Please always try to get that from your parents.
And should there be challenges, they should always pray to Almighty God. They shouldn't entertain too many people in their marriage, not even their parents. They should try to always, all the time, try to do the issues.
Happy life, long life, prosperity, and a blissful family.
Is to go beyond the love that they've shared during their courtship, and now to imbibe patience, respect for each other. I wish them the very best. They are lucky to have so many fathers and mothers around them who are ready to continue to guide them.
You must make it a point of duty to fall in love every day with women. Likewise, women, you have to fall in love every day with your husband.
I feel amazing. It's a very special day for me. I found somebody I absolutely love to spend the rest of my life with.
I'm very happy, and today is an emotional day for me because obviously I lost my mom a couple years ago. I wish she was here, but alhamdulillah, I have a very beautiful wife and I love her so much.
The two families earlier held traditional marriage and Mother's Night in a grand style.
dances slow, every kiss is
That's what I'm talking about. We still have more on the line, but let's take this commercial break. Don't go away.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree, we sway in colors, with undying demand. We make solutions, we ignite passion, yeah. Ethnicity is unique, we are more than just a nation.
We are Nigeria, strengthened in unity. We know they carry lives. We are Nigeria, together live the dream of a land with great destiny. We are Nigeria.
I am the real Nigerian. Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Hey Nigeria, ready to breathe cleaner air and save money? Let's talk about gas. Drive with CNG, the smart, cost-effective choice. Fill up for less and travel further. Save money, save the planet. Switch to LPG for cooking. It's cleaner, healthier, and better for environment. Say goodbye to smoke and eye problems. Do you know Nigeria is a gas nation ranked 9th globally with over 209 trillion cubic feet of gas reserve? Gas isn't just for cooking and driving. It powers industries too. Cleaner, cheaper, and more efficient. And the best part, conversion centers are popping up everywhere. It's never been easier to switch to gas. Join the cleaner energy revolution. Choose LPG for cooking and CNG for your vehicles. Clean energy for brighter future. This message is brought to you by the Office of the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Gas, supported by the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA.
Wow, how time flies when you are having a good time. Not just here on Newsline, but can you believe it? 2024 has only 16 days left. Before we know it, we'll be welcoming 2025. And I just like to say, as always, anticipation often makes life even more exciting than the real event itself. So please, let's keep anticipating better days and weeks ahead. Good things are always just around the corner. Let me say a very hot warm thank you to the Newsline crew for their dedication and steadfast, and of course to you for being a steadfast companion. What is Newsline without you? And until next week Sunday, by God's grace, be a good ambassador for peace, stay connected, and remember, NTA is always here to keep you informed, inspired, and ready for whatever comes next. So, from me and the rest of the news crew, have a peaceful night, and God bless you. Good night, everyone.